Hey guys, we are back travelling after 6 months worth of working in Port Macquarie and having a little baby. Here he is, here's the new addition to the Elnick crew. Say g'day, Lennox. Proud mummy there.
Very proud.
Did very well. And we also have a new addition to the crew. The new 16-foot MDC XT family. We'll give you a little run through it. So we'll start up the front. We've got a DO35 hitch. We had this on the last van. Awesome hitch. All your normal stuff. Boring. 2 jerry can holders. Diesel for our diesel heater, which will be good. 2 twin gas bottles. 9 kilos. That's about it there. Move around the van. This we got made up. This is a fridge slide normally, but we've turned it into a pantry. We got this made from MR Welding in Port Macquarie, and yeah, so this is where we have all our food items, miso, Aircon, all that sort of thing. Elenia loves that very much. Kitchen. A little windbreak now. And stuff. 3 burner gas. Water. 2 little drawers. And a drying rack, which is very handy, we've found. We've had 2 trips in this so far. Drop down table. We don't really use that. Awning, electric awning. That's awesome. That's just a push of a button. And out she comes, and we'll go inside. So we're inside. There's heaps of storage in this. We love it. All your overhead cabinets there. Reading lights at both ends. This is an east-west bed, so whichever way the caravan's leaning, you can put your head, which we found is really good. Sirocco fans. There's 1 each side. They're good. Use bugger all power. 12-volt telly on the swivel, so the gremlin can watch it when he gets a bit older, and we can watch it. What else we got? Oh, yeah, all your normal stuff. 12-volt and USB outlets there. Charging. We put these little, oh, what do you call them, Dale? Little
brackets.
Little brackets on for Lennox for all his toys. And this is little Lennox's bed. We'll have to lock him in with this, with this, because he's starting to move around a bit now. What was that? He loves it. Well, he's got the aircon. That's pretty standard. This table also moves each way, all the way out. Stereo head unit, all that sort of thing. Heaps of storage here. All a switch panel. So yeah, master kill switch there. Toilet, DC outlets, water pump, hot water heater, the diesel heater, it's a spare. All projector gear in it. 2 water tanks and a grey water tank. And yeah.
My wardrobe.
Lenya's wardrobe. She gets that and I get that. I don't think it's very fair, but anyways. This fridge, Thetford Fridge, this is awesome bit of kit. It does not use hardly any power at all. It's got this little, I don't know if you can see that, Dale, on the thing, little moon there. That's actually, if you hit that button at night time, it drops the noise of the fridge and the amps of the fridge it uses. It uses 1.5 amps an hour of a night time, compared to 3 or 4 on start up and running. So that actually uses less than our angle that's in the car. Yeah, I like that very much. And I'll show you the toilet shower combo. So you got obviously the toilet. Mum got us some matching bath towels. Mirror for when you do her hair. Yeah. Floor lights for we keep that on for Lennox when he's in bed. And yeah. So I'll show you what keeps this van running in terms of power and all that sort of thing, because everything in this van runs off 12 volt. I'll shove you down here. This is the mains battery charger, so when you're plugged into 240, this takes over and charges the batteries. There's 300 amp hour AGMs, so 300 amp hour battery capacity. Projector DC to DC charger. This is a 25 amp 3-stage charger. In my opinion, there could be a 40. There should be a 40 amp charger at least for the battery size in this van, but this seems to be coping well at the moment. We've been resting for 3 days without any sun and the car not attached, and we're still on 12.5 I think, so that's alright. 1000 watt inverter. Runs most things we want to do, charging laptops and all that sort of thing. So yeah, that's about the brains of the operation there. The batteries sit under the seat. They're just batteries, you don't need to show you that. But yeah, that's pretty well what runs this van.
Yep.
Back outside. The new logo went on today. Didn't have one fight putting that on. 2 spare wheels. Dirty bag. Good for Lennox's diapers. Hey buddy. Thetford toilet set. It's locked. Nothing exciting there. Outdoor shower. We use that a lot for washing this little fella off, and when we have dirty feet at the beach and all that sort of thing. It's a great little invention. That's a little flush for the grey water, not where you put your normal water, which we found out on the first day. Yeah, that goes straight to your grey water, and you shove your hose down there and it flushes out, so you can clean your grey water every now and again. Hot water, Truma hot water system. They're really good. It heats up in 5-10 minutes on gas. This, where you obviously plug your water into, that sort of thing, pretty standard for caravan. 2 tunnel boots. We just chuck everything in there. You know, leads, tables, Lennox's booster chair. 2 big ones. And this caravan actually come with a full annex. So that's a full annex. Shoes, cast net for me fishing. You know, power in, 240. Also got the floodlights. There's 2 on this side, 2 on the other side, and also there's 2 spotlights at the front and rear. Yeah, so that's pretty well the van. And this is what we're towing the van with. It's a 2016 Isuzu Dmax. Obviously we have our tinny on top. It's a 3.5 metre alley crawl, and we've got an 8 horsepower Mariner on that. We get it on and off with boat rollers. We might do a video on how we get it on and off a bit later, but yeah, that sits up there. In the canopy, we just normally have it for storage, as you can see. In this box, that's where all our motor and all our boating stuff goes, so whenever we want to use the boat, that just comes out with all the stuff in it, straight in the boat, and away we go. A new addition to the canopy from last time, this is the battery box. It's got a 100 amp hour BTEC Enerdrive lithium battery in it, Enerdrive DC charger, inverter, all your Andersons in and out, 12 volt socket, lights on dimmers. Yeah, so really our canopy, because we've got the van on, our canopy is really only for storage. We don't really have a very intricate setup in there. It's just bulk storage. The car's pretty standard, apart from some suspension and all that. You know, you got your radio, but other than that, we've kept the car pretty standard. Found we haven't had to really do much to it. So these, I would recommend these doing any towing now. I don't think I'd have a car without them. Clear view side mirrors. Yeah, awesome. X-ray lights, bright as. We've got the King's Dominator winch. It's got us out of a few situations. Hasn't let us down yet. For $300, $400, you can't go wrong. We'll come around this side to where the little fella is going to be spending most of his time when we're on the road. In there, nice and cozy. We've got the most junk out of all of us. And this side of the canopy, we've got a fridge when we don't have the van on. MSA drop down fridge slide. It's a 60 litre angled dual zone fridge freezer. Awesome. This fridge is about 3.3 amps when it's on full bore. So yeah, pretty efficient as well. Again, that's just storage, crab traps, fishing gear, little chainsaw that we use to get some firewood. Hey buddy. And this is me fishing lure wall. It's only got one on at the moment, but when I get too lazy to pack them away, that's where they hang until I use them again.
Alright guys, that is our setup in a nutshell. If you have any questions, feel free to message us, but don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the road.